Have you ever noticed that you have a certain way to bond with people? In this video, you will find out the answer. In our early ages, we tend to build bonds with our caregivers. As children, we need to feel safe and comfortable to survive. So we learn how to express our needs with gestures and voices. And it's to our caregiver to fulfill those needs in order to build trust with us. That is what the psychiatric and psychoanalyst John Bowlby formulated to be the attachment theory. This theory consists that a child has to be securely attached to his caregivers, and that's by having a strong, healthy, and stable relationship with them. A child expects from his parents to provide for him safety and comfort, and both emotional and physical needs. Emotional as support, validation, reassurance, empathy, to be seen and known, and physical needs as food and shelter and kind and soft gestures. In order to keep the child securely attached, caregivers have to be consistent and not doing anything unfamiliar to the child. Keeping a known strategy, a calm and a warm environment will give the child a space where he can be freely, developing a secure behavioral system of responses, and this will be the key to build a healthy relationship in the future. While a child can also develop an insecure attachment style, and that is when his needs are not met from his caregivers, he can develop an unhealthy bond with them and learn dysfunctional attachment behavioral responses. When that happens, the child feels like he can't trust his caregivers to provide for him, and that's when his brain starts to function by survival mode, the fight, flight, and freeze responses. The secure attachment can manifest in 3 styles: avoidant attachment style, anxious attachment style, disorganized attachment style. Avoidant attachment style. A person who develops this style of attachment have difficulty maintaining relationships. He tends to be distant, afraid of intimacy, dismissive attitude, and they can't really show their feelings or emotions. They accuse others to be too needy and clingy, and they dissociate from problems to deal with stress, and their freedom and independence comes as a priority in their relationships. Anxious attachment style. The person who develops this style of attachment has difficulty to sense his self-worth in his relationships. He tends to be dependent on others. A person who craves closeness and intimacy, highly emotional and impulsive, and needs validation. His relationships tend to be needy and overreacting to problems. Disorganized attachment style. The person who develops this attachment style will likely have difficulty trusting other people in his relationships. He have a hot and cold dynamic, wants to feel seen and heard in a desirable way. He tends to be highly critical of himself, and he tends to feel rejected and neglected and hurt easily by his loved ones. Now, these insecure attachment styles are the ones who create what we call toxic relationships. Since a child is not fulfilled with what he needs in his early ages, he develops one of these attachment insecure styles and bring dysfunctional and unhealthy behaviors to adulthood in order to protect himself first and to fulfill those needs on his own. Now, we are certainly going to discuss each and every attachment style in the upcoming videos and see the positive and negative aspects and effects on relationships. And the good news is that we all can learn to become securely attached again. It is so important to be securely attached if you want to build and maintain healthy relationships and to attract healthy people into your life. Until that, please like and subscribe and hit the notification button to see more videos and thank you for watching, and happy Red February.